Welcome to the Media Men pilot episode, Ex-People Days of Progressive Past. My name is Kevin and pigtails turn me on.
Hello, welcome to Media Men. I'm Ben.
I'm Alex.
I'm Sam.
And we're here to talk about movies for this week. It's St. Patrick's Day of 2016. I just had a midterm and I'm tired.
Aren't we all tired? I mean, hey, come on. It's St. Patty's Day weekend. Everyone can just get drunk and messed up.
I fucked up. Now I want to get fucked up.
Don't we all, Ben? But hey, we're here to talk about movies, which are more important to us than getting
They're
fucked up.
very important, but I mean...
I was actually supposed to go to the city today.
You were?
Get fucked up, but my plans got all... I mean, you guys know this. I'm just, saying it.
No, I know you're saying it.
I mean, I'm staying inside all day because I love staying inside. And
I just want to do something this weekend.
Don't we all? I took off work this weekend to do something fun.
I know, we're going to. All
right, awesome.
And they'll hear about it later.
Group dance competition, by the way. Great dance company. Shout out to
shout out. Okay.
Shout out to group dance competition.
Since we're here to talk about movies, primarily somewhat, shameless plug. Do we want to talk about like everyone just introduce themselves and talk about their favorite movie?
No, that's bullshit. Just go on.
What the fuck? No, say it.
You go first. Go ahead.
All right, let's just go around table.
My favorite movie is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Fody?
Fuck you. What the
my favorite movie is Back to the Future.
Oh,
it always will
you
be.
called me a pussy, you basic bitch.
I'm not a basic bitch, right? That's not a lot of people's favorite movie. Well, actually. I mean, I don't know. I'm like the only person I met who said, oh, that's my favorite movie.
I mean, if we're talking about favorite movie...
Like, number one, that's gotta be my number one.
Like of all time?
I would
of all time,
if you could only watch one movie for the rest of your life...
It would be that one, yeah. I mean, I wish I'd rather have, 5 movies to pick from.
I have so many movies.
Oh, well, yeah, but, if you had just one...
Shawshank would be there, Goodfellas would be there.
Shawshank's in my, top 50.
Shawshank
is, in my opinion, the greatest film ever made.
I can't agree with
It's
that.
up there. It's up there in top 10.
It's not my... I mean...
Top 10. For me, it's top 10 because it's such... The ending of that movie just solidifies it.
It's number 1 or top 3.
The ending of that movie really solidifies the way of how...
See, the thing is, I watched the movie after I knew the ending, so it kind of lost the magic and everything.
I thought I knew the ending, and I did know the ending, but I watched the movie 3 times in 1 week, and it still surprised me every time.
No, but the best thing is
the best part.
To me, Shawshank, it's just you get the I've seen that movie so many times, and the ending it just still holds up. You have the movies where they still
really good.
I still haven't seen that one. There's a long list of movies we talked about that I have yet to see. I need to.
Saving Private Ryan.
That's another one. I need to see that.
The ending of that movie, I teared up. That's such a great ending to a movie.
Oh my gosh,
that's a great movie.
All right,
great movie.
So what's your least favorite?
That's a tough one.
I don't have a least favorite.
You don't have a least favorite?
I don't have a least favorite.
I mean, there's a lot of least favorites, but
what is the worst movie you possibly?
I've seen a movie that I really don't like that I would never that I would get pissed off on TV.
Yeah.
Aquamarine.
What?
My little sister. Have you ever heard of Aquamarine?
Yes, I have, but nobody talks about that.
My mom got it for my little sister, and then she would play that movie every fucking day.
All right, on the same level,
and her and my cousin know the lines by heart.
Oh God!
And
you mean you and Austin Powers?
Because they know it fucks up, huh?
Like you and Austin Powers?
I don't know all the lines for Austin Powers.
You sat down and watched Austin Powers last semester, and you sat down and did
because they're quotable lines.
They are.
No, they don't.
Aquamarine isn't.
It's not.
Austin Powers has a lot of quotable lines.
No, they memorize the movie. They memorize it and just to fuck with me. I memorized. It's such a bad movie, but they love it.
In 2007 or 2008, whenever it came out, I memorized the Simpsons movie from beginning to end.
God, that takes dedication.
I love that movie.
It takes dedication.
It's one of my favorite animated movies based off of a TV show.
To quote a lot of lines from a movie takes dedication. There are lines that just come off and you just remember them right away. But there's some if you want to quote a whole movie, it takes dedication.
Simpsons is an obscure one because you could do really well known one like Titanic or Die Hard or something.
Right.
I know a lot of people who could quote back to back Die Hard.
Right.
And I'm okay, that's fine.
Die Hard. It's not just the yippee-ki-yay. There's a lot of quotable lines. In
no,
that one's the famous one, but there's a lot of quotable lines that Bruce Willis gives.
No, on the topic of least favorite movie, I fucking hate Hotel for Dogs.
You want to know which one I hate?
I've never seen Hotel for Dogs.
You never saw Hotel
for Dogs?
I don't actually hate that movie because you just mentioned a Nickelodeon movie. Yeah. They make some shitty movies, but they also made Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, which is a phenomenal film.
That's a great Nickelodeon.
If we're going off that, fuck Hotel for Dogs. Dogs don't need hotels.
I mean, if we're talking about kids movies,
also fuck Snow Dogs.
Hey!
What? Hey!
Leave Snow Dogs alone. Cuba Gooding Jr.
Fight me. I also touched on Kangaroo Jack.
All right. I love Kangaroo Jack and Snow Dogs. And
Spy Kids for me. Spy Kids 4. I love the three.
Oh, I thought you were
those
saying
are.
you hate Spy Kids.
Oh no, I love Spy Kids. And everyone hates on Spy Kids 1 through 3.
Somebody
Those are
knocking on the
personal
door.
favorites
Wait,
of mine.
Harrison, is that you?
That's fine.
There's a guy here that was also like a very good friend of ours.
Yeah.
We might have as a guest later. His name's Harrison.
Yeah.
He loves politics and Star Wars. There's him in a nutshell.
He's more than a guest. He's more than meets the eye.
He's a robot. He's Transformers. He's Transformers: Age of Extinction.
I'm Optimus Prime.
Whoa, dude, sick accent. You want to hear my impression of Gollum?
No.
Hello, guys. I'm Gollum.
My princess.
So what is it? Shit.
Yeah, so Spy Kids all the time in the world for me is a stinker because I love.
I never watched
all
that one.
three.
I
Never watched that one.
I saw it in the movie theater. It sucked.
Oh,
ass.
why'd you? Did you pay for that?
Well, my
Please tell me
family.
you
I
paid
went
for
with
that.
my family to pay for it, so
Okay.
I personally didn't
Okay.
pay for it. My
So it wasn't
dad
your
wasted the
penny.
money, so it wasn't my own personal money.
That's fine. My dad wasted money to go
Hey.
see Beverly Hills Chihuahua with me once.
Oh my god, I didn't go see that movie. I
I
remember seeing the teaser for that. And I'm like, what the hell?
Dude,
is this?
hate that movie.
remember it came out when High School Musical 3 came out.
That's-
because
yeah.
my sister
I saw
wanted
that
to
in the
see
theaters, too.
I didn't see High School Musical 3.
My dad's like, let's
I
go see
did.
a movie, and I was like,
That's
it's either
so-
High
I saw
School Musical
Beverly Hills
3
Chihuahua.
or Beverly Hills Chihuahua. I saw Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
I remember it was because I was kind of guilt tripped in doing this, but when that came out, there was a movie with Ed Norton and Colin Farrell that came out. I forget the name of the movie, but that movie, it was that, and then I was High School Musical 3 senior year. So it was my parents' anniversary at the time, and my friend called me up and he's like, "You want to go see this movie?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I want to. Oh yeah, I'll definitely go see it." And then I asked my mom. I was little at the time. I was probably like 10 years old, and then I asked him, like, "Can I go?" And then she's like, "No, I mean, it's our anniversary. You know, if you want to go, you can go. So, but it's okay if you want to go." So then I remember I'm just like, I was so conflicted. I'm like, I'll go anyway with my parents. So I'm like, you know what? They kind of guilt tripped me into doing it. And then
Your anniversary, you guys were with them?
So
No. Like my friend called me up, like he wanted me to go with his family to go see the Ed Norton Colin Farrell movie, and then but because it was like me and my brother, and they obviously didn't want to go see a hard gritty art film. They wanted to go see High School Musical 3.
So
I went to see that, and then what a
that's a
horrible
wonderful
movie theater
edit.
experience.
I've only seen 1 and 2. I never saw 3.
I mean, for little
Get
kids,
hyped, 4's on the way.
for girls and little kids, it's a
What?
great film to go see because it's like you can interact with.
I mean,
with
for
the
girl,
song.
hey, this is the progressive era, all
Yeah,
right?
we're progressive.
Guys can like.
I mean,
High School Musical.
I mean,
I have insurance.
I love High School-
progressive.
Shut up. You know what I'm
God.
saying.
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
All right, let's not make this all political.
Um,
all right,
no.
let's go on to. Let's
All right.
go on. Let's
no,
move
fuck
on.
that. I hate when people get all tight.
So
about
talking
shit
of
like that.
politics, there was a trailer that came out this week that really got everybody peeved. Sausage Party.
Oh man, sausage
You can bring
party.
that up. Okay.
Out of all the
Holy Jesus fucking Christ!
He didn't say Christ. He didn't say Christ. I saw that today. He didn't say
You
Christ.
didn't say Christ? I always
no.
because I always finish it. I'm like,
No, because it sounds like
Christ.
he does,
Yeah.
but no.
He's just got a thick,
All right, he
like,
said holy
Irish
fuck.
accent.
Kind of. I was trying to figure
It's
out who
funny that
was.
he's Irish.
I don't know.
Potato.
Oh well, yeah. Irish potato
But,
fan. I'm in.
I mean,
JK LOL.
that movie.
Okay, on St. Patrick's Day.
Happy
St.
St. Patrick's Day.
But I mean, that film really though. I mean, if it's done right, I mean, the comedy beats in that film, especially it was just a red band trailer. They didn't come out with a green band trailer at all. So you got to see.
Risky.
Yeah, I mean, it's really risky to just come out with a red band trailer, especially for an animated film. But I think if this is done right, this could be a very unique comedy in a long time. And especially you got the ideas of the minds of Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen, the guys who have done films like Superbad, This Is the End, and they got the cast like Jonah Hill, Craig Robinson, Paul Rudd. They got the guys, James Franco. They got the people that they always do films with that they can say, "Hey, you want to come do this film with me?" And they'll go and they'll jump right in. And then they got Kristen Wiig, Paul Rudd. They got some other people that'll go in and their
I
comedy
think it's
stars.
I think it's gonna be really different because it's the first of its kind.
I mean, Toy Story.
It made me really. Huh?
I mean,
no,
it's more.
it's the first CGI
R-rated
film.
film. I mean,
Food Fight does not count.
No, Food Fight's not R-rated.
Food Fight's not.
It should be.
but it.
They have space Nazis in that movie.
This film isn't. This film is not going to match up to.
And 30 minutes of watermelon
Food Fight.
fights.
it's not.
No, it's not going
I
to match
think
up
it's
to
gonna
Food
be a
Fight
lot
because
better.
Food Fight has a
I
high
hope so.
standard to meet.
Oh, stop.
I think this could honestly be one of the better. Like this could be a really good comedy, and like we all
better than
said, unique
Ghostbusters.
comedy. Oh, 100%.
Ghostbusters.
Leave
God.
Ghostbusters alone.
I will not leave Ghostbusters alone unless it comes out and it's decent.
Pixels 2.0? Question mark.
Oh,
I would not compare Ghostbusters to
The trailer
I think
was very pixelized.
The CGI.
Yeah,
CGI.
the CGI, I like
reminded
it.
me of
If it was a
Pixar
video
little bit.
game.
I didn't mind the CGI. I thought the ghosts looked pretty good.
The ghosts look okay, but when they went to like the Times Square a little bit, it kind of looked a little too CGI-ish for me. Like it didn't like blend in.
I mean,
like it didn't blend in with the surroundings. Like even like the original Ghostbusters, it was able to blend in with its surroundings. Like it wasn't like it popped out, but it was able to kind of stay grounded where it was surrounded. Like it wasn't like, oh, this is like, oh, Ghost is outshining the, like, you know, you just see the ghost, which you should, but it's able to stay within, like, you know, New York, and it just had a different style to it than I do see with this new one with Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy one.
I've said this before, and I kind of still stand by it. I feel like, and people call me crazy for saying this because it's kind of a weird thing to say, but I think they should abandon the Ghostbusters label, even though like they've made it like a big thing. But if you make it Ghostbusters, it's gonna taint the franchise. I feel like, because in a lot of ways, I have no issue.
Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray endorsed it.
I know they did,
right?
But it's not funny.
Wow. Oh my god, that's not gonna sound good.
I see it on the. It's not funny. Yeah, why'd you pop a red Solo cup?
Do that.
Okay. But I haven't sat down and watched either of those trailers that have come out so far and actually found anything funny enough.
I was smiling a few times during them, like when Melissa McCarthy was getting slapped around. That was funny. I mean, the second
trailer was a lot better.
The international one was a good one. It was
slightly.
Chris Hemsworth, honestly, he could like. If this film was okay, he could still steal the show.
Steal the show?
I think he could steal the show. I think he could be very funny.
That's well, I mean, like I think he could. He hasn't really had a chance to be hilarious, like hysterical. I mean, he has like quips in Avengers, I guess.
I mean, but something like this, where like he's playing the secretary, it's like these female Ghostbusters. I don't know.
In the Heart of the Sea was hysterical.
Oh god. I mean, all right,
dude, I was super pissed about that movie because I read the book about it. And it's a wonderful book.
We're getting way off topic. We went from Sausage Party to Ghostbusters to In the Heart of the Sea. Next?
Oh shit!
Right, but yeah, Sausage Party. I think honestly, watch out for a Best Animated nominee for the Oscars. If it's done right.
You know, we got Finding Dory coming out this year.
I think so, but I think
which,
I mean,
by the way, I'm not. No.
I think Disney. I mean,
you didn't see Zootopia, did you?
I want to say I still think if we're going early in the year, that's going to win it. That's a fun run and a clear cut winner. But I think for nominees, Sausage Party, if it's done right, it could be. If it's not just all wacko comedy and it has a little heart to it, I think it could.
I don't think the Academy would
ever acknowledge a film like that.
Ever acknowledge a film.
Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen.
Didn't they nominate Robert Downey Jr. for Tropic Thunder?
It's a bold statement. It's a bold statement.
I mean, I don't know what the Academy's going to do anymore because, like, talk about like Oscars a month ago, practically at this point.
Right.
It's
way too early to tell. It's way too early to tell. I mean, Finding Dory could be. I mean, we're talking about Zootopia now, and that's a great film.
Oh yeah, it could be Cars 2.
It could be, or it could be It could be Toy Story 2 for all we know. It could be a great film. We don't know. I mean, it's really early to tell if we're talking Oscars.
Toy Story like the only
good sequel from Pixar?
There's
only two sequels that they made.
Monsters University, I liked.
Oh,
it was good, but nothing beats Toy Story.
It was unnecessary.
Nothing beats Toy Story.
Maybe it was unnecessary, but
it was unnecessary.
I liked it.
Toy Stories will always hold up as like that. And I hate that if we're one more off-topic thing before we go on to the next topic. I'm excited to do Toy Story 4, but I'm happy that it's a new story. It's not kind of like a continuation. Like they seal the Andy story up a little bit and they're going.
Has there been any like confirmation of like what that new story?
It's like Bo Peep. It's like a Woody and
Go look for Bo Peep.
Yeah, and they're kind of like because Bo Peep was absent. But
but they said we know where she is. Like she was sold.
Oh.
Maybe
it's gonna be like Taken. Dude, it's gonna be like Taken.
Oh my, could you imagine?
If you want me, I will find you and I will dismantle you.
Oh, I would love that. If Pixar tackled Taken, dude, imagine Liam Neeson's voice coming out of like a fucking G.I. Joe or something like that.
What if they replace Tom Hanks' voice for like that split scene if they do that? Where it's like
that'd be hilarious. No, like it's like what they did with 3 where they got the Hispanic like setting on Buzz.
Oh my god.
I love that. You know what I was disappointed by when it comes to Buzz though? I was hoping, since they got one of the guys to write that wrote like Toy Story 1 or 2, I forgot what it was, to work on the most recent Star Wars. I was hoping that they would go into the cantina or something like that, and Buzz would be at the bar.
That'd be pretty fun.
What?
How sick would that be?
Wait. What?
Buzz is a space character, and what if they had him in Star Wars for like a split second, like a cameo?
They would never do that.
They wouldn't do that.
The coolest
Buzz Lightyear's a toy.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what you know.
We all know Ben.
He could be up there, Infinity and Beyonding
He's
the
also
shit
not
out
a flying toy.
Well, no, he's got wings.
Never mind. All right.
All right, let's go on to the next one.
Did anybody give a shit about Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children?
I mean, it's Eva Green.
I saw
like
Eva Green's amazing.
I saw
She's an
the trailer.
awesome
It was,
I was
mean,
like, yo,
next-
it looks like X-Men.
No, it looks like Nancy.
Not Nancy Drew.
Nah, yeah.
Nanny
reminded me-
McPhee.
yeah, Nanny McPhee with
looks like that.
X
with
Emma Thompson.
with
Ender from Ender's Game, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Asa Butterfield.
Almost
Butterfield.
Spider-Man.
And
Oh yeah, I
and
forgot about that.
Emma
I call him
Thompson's in that
almost
too.
Spider-Man now.
Emma
Well, I also
Thompson plays
call
Nanny
on
McPhee.
that level you could call Donald Glover almost Spider-Man.
But yeah, it looks like a new Nanny McPhee.
It looks peculiar.
It does, but I mean, I'm excited. We'll see what happens. I mean, Eva Green's a great actress.
I mean, Tim Burton, and
yeah.
he's been very missed lately.
He has been missed, but and he's kind of been quiet also. He hasn't released anything in the last few years.
I mean,
also.
he's been producing a lot of stuff. I mean, he did the upcoming Alice in Wonderland sequel that's coming out.
He produced that one, but
he's
it
got a few
won't
other
have
stuff.
it won't have like his signature look to. I mean, he'll be
So
producing.
peculiar? You mean Peregrine?
No,
Alice in Wonderland.
Wonderland,
It's more
looking glass.
colorful.
It is
It's
more
more
colorful. That's what I'm saying. He
didn't see the
produced
first
it.
one. I'm probably not going to see.
He
the second.
produced it.
I saw it on Netflix when they had that deal with Stars a
Yeah.
while ago, like a long time ago.
I mean, Alice in Wonderland was it was a good Disney film. They've gone obviously a lot better with the new Cinderella movie. It was very good, and I can't.
That's a step in
can't
the
wait.
right direction.
It's
And,
a step, and I can't wait for Jungle Book. I think it's gonna excel. It's gonna make Peach Dragon.
Wait, so they're gonna make? Oh,
Peach
Peach Dragon is gonna be great.
Peach
I
Dragon
love
comes out
Peach
this
Yeah.
year.
Well, yeah, it's
I
gonna be
forgot
Jungle
about
Book
that.
and
Yeah, the
Peach
trailer came
Dragon, and I think if the Jungle Book
love
does
Peach
really,
Dragon. Peach Dragon was one of my
Yeah.
favorite. Like, I think it's a different story because the one from it was like in the 60s.
There's 3 big live action Disney movies coming out this year:
Yeah.
Jungle Book, BFG, and Peach Dragon.
well, BFG isn't like it isn't like it's not
based
like a
on an old Disney
retail like
property.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's Roald Dahl.
Yeah, it's Disney, but
And
like
it's Spielberg.
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 And Spielberg does go with those kid movies where like it's about kids and fantasy
You mix Bill Hader
and
and
action.
Steven Spielberg. You
Spielberg.
said Bill Berg.
Spielberg.
Because Bill Hader's, I think Bill Hader's
Bill
the
Burr?
voice, right? No, Bill. What?
Bill Dilbert.
Stop.
Steven.
You talking about Garfield?
We don't know how to say Steven
I
Spielberg.
do
We
like
don't know how to
Bill
say
Burr.
Steven Spielberg's name.
I like
guys.
Dilbert.
Just go with it.
Fuck Bill Burr.
No, but I think though for the Jungle, I think the Jungle Book is going to be fantastic, and I think it's just going to elevate Peach Dragon's anticipation.
In this-
The audience's.
I'm really
anticipation
excited for
Dragon.
BFG.
Nobody
'cause it has
knows-
that, like,
BFG 's an
Yeah, but, like,
80s-ish
everyone
kind of,
knows-
like, risky children's film
I
vibe.
think
It
so.
like has like a bit
A lot
of,
of people-
British-ish Goonies. That might be a weird
Fine, cut
stretch.
me off.
I'm gonna cut you off because I was already talking.
I'm
I
sorry.
got cut off too. Everyone's getting cut off in the show.
It's
fine.
It's fine.
Lost my train of thought. A lot
come
more
back
people
on it.
know Jungle Book than Peach Dragon.
And I think
yeah.
Do you know what Peach Dragon is about?
Puff the Magic Dragon.
No. The kid has. I mean, in the 60s, the kid was like.
It's the 60s. Puff the Magic Dragon.
No, it was made in the 60s. In the 60s movie, which took place in like. Fuck if I know. I don't know when it took place. Whatever. They were.
It's
all,
about a
like-
dragon.
I don't know, it was like
he's friends
some-
with a guy named Pete. A boy
Yeah,
named
but
Pete.
there's more to that. He's like
How to Train Your Dragon coming soon to theaters.
he no
Hey,
he
don't
was
be dissing
invisible.
How to Train Your
He was
Dragon.
invisible and he kept
I love
telling
How to
everybody,
Train
"Oh
Your
yeah, my
Dragon.
friend
I
the
love those
dragon," and
movies.
nobody believed him that he was real because he was invisible, and then he finally like comes out a cartoon. They're like, "Oh my god."
Oh, when you
And
said
like, holy
comes
shit,
out, I
and
was
then
like,
he eats
dude.
everybody and kills
Wait,
everyone.
the dragon does?
No,
In the Disney
no,
movie?
the dragon. It's a freaking Disney movie. The dragon doesn't do anything. He protects the kid from his abusive foster family.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
like they're like, "We want you back," and then secretly they're like, "Actually, we're gonna eat you or something." We're gonna
I thought you were about to say something
We're gonna
else,
hold you
but-
upside down in the
We're
river.
gonna fuck you.
That's what I was like, Bodie. You almost
fuck
went
you.
there, but then you stepped back.
Oh my
No.
god. Pete, come back. We're gonna fuck you and your dragon.
Parental guidance is advised for this podcast, folks. If you haven't already noticed.
Yeah, like 30 minutes into it.
No, but yeah, I'm excited for this new movie.
Yeah, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children looks great.
Yeah. Either way, I'm excited. Let's move on to the next.
You mean
topic.
Xavier's Home for Misfit
Yeah,
Toys?
Speaking of Professor X.
Another upcoming trailer, like we're talking about, like all the big brand new Disney
Yeah,
trailers.
there were a lot of trailers that came out within
There
the last
were
few days.
like 7 or 8, like 6 or 7 that came out.
Yeah,
this
I
week.
mean, hey, Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, because next
yeah.
week, I mean, get all these trailers out right now, and they come out in theaters. Get the advertising
I gotta
going.
pump it out quick.
Oh yeah.
There's even a filter on Snapchat for that shit already. I'm
Hey,
just
I
like,
mean,
oh my god.
I can't believe it's almost here. I mean, before we go on to the next topic, I mean, I remember when they announced
The
Batman
logo.
vs Superman, and like the guy who I forget his name who played the general in Man of Steel. He came out and
he read
Michael
I've
Shannon.
seen the video. No, it was the guy who played
like
Major
General Zod.
Lennox or something like that. And he came out and he read the line, and then the logo came out. It was just Batman v Superman. And then I remember just seeing the crowd go crazy when I saw videos of it. And I just remember that was in like 2013. It's been 3 years, and we're finally getting this movie, and I can't wait. I'm so pumped. It's that
And
Captain
I'm
America,
more excited than I was 3 years ago.
Captain America: Civil War to me is the movie is my most anticipated
Slightly.
superhero movie. But I can't wait to see Batman versus Superman fight, and then seeing them team up with Wonder Woman and just fighting the Lex Luthor and this force of evil. I'm just excited to see this movie.
I can't wait until Dark and Brooding and Red Cape team up with Shield Girl. It's gonna be hype against Play-Doh model, Play Fighter 64.
Yeah, okay.
No one knows what.
What?
I don't know.
Doomsday.
He's making fun of all these. He's making fun of Superman.
Jesse Eisenberg
You
looks like
mean middle-aged
Play-Doh?
Hot Topic Joker
Yeah.
reject?
I like Jesse Eisenberg. I just don't like him as Lex Luthor.
with this man.
I was excited. I was always excited for the movie. I still am. But like when they dropped the new Civil War trailer, I just kind of like forgot about it.
My most anticipated.
so.
Forgot about like all of my excitement for the movie. But now it's coming back. It's coming back.
My most anticipated movie of the year, superhero movie of the year, is Civil War, and that new trailer just got me pumped for it. I mean, I had goosebumps. I mean, to me, the last 30 seconds of the first trailer will not outweigh any way of the first one, but the second trailer. But I mean, the second trailer just blew me away, and I'm so excited for it.
I thoroughly enjoyed the second trailer, especially with Spider-Man, because
Hey everyone,
dude, yeah, he sounds like a 5-year-old. Get hype. Spider-Man's gonna grow up eventually.
and
in
I
the
can't wait
fourth
for Black
movie.
Panther.
Hey everyone.
Hey,
Dude, I
everyone.
can't wait to watch the Spider-Man solo film when he hits puberty. Shit.
I want to see what he looks like as Peter Parker. Because now we see him as Spider-Man. I want to see what he's gonna be like with Peter Parker.
Literally everybody's drinking except for us.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
We could, dude,
We missed
a
our
drunk
chance.
cast. Dude, it's this weekend. It's a Thursday night. I got class in the morning at 9. I can't do
there's
this
no
tonight.
chance
I
for
can't
us
do that to
drinking
myself tonight.
What time is it?
It's
10?
11:10.
What was our next topic?
yeah, let's go on to the
Next topic is Ben-Hur. Did you watch the Ben-Hur
I
trailer?
don't think anyone wants to talk about that.
I mean,
dude, no, going from. I still think it's a great transition because Miss Peregrine, which we were, believe it or not, talking about before for a split second, is being directed by Tim Burton. Go on another Tim, but he's Russian, I believe. I don't know fully because I see.
Apparently,
his name's
Ben-Hur.
Bekmambetov.
Apparently, Ben-Hur is like
Molotov cocktail.
more serious Ballad of Ricky Bobby in the past
Jesus.
with chariots.
Hey, it's
instead of
Morgan
NASCAR.
Freeman and dreadlocks.
So-
what else can
So
go
you're
wrong?
comparing Morgan Freeman to Billy Bob Thornton?
Billy Bob Thornton wasn't in that movie.
Yes, he was.
And what? Wait, what movie?
Ricky Bobby.
No, he wasn't.
Who was
Billy
he?
Bob Thornton. No, he wasn't.
No, wait, who was the Who was he
father?
trained him? Yeah, the father. Who's
I
the father?
forget his
No,
the guy-
that was the guy
that-
from Dodgeball.
Yeah, that wasn't Billy
Oh,
Bob
Rip
Thornton.
Torn. Damn
No,
it.
not Rip
Shit.
Torn.
Who is it then?
I don't know his name.
Vince
but he-
Vaughn?
No.
That was Anchorman,
At the end
dude.
of Dodgeball, the two color commentators on ESPN HBO
Chuck
channel.
Chuck Norris?
No, the
Chuck
commentators.
Norris?
Those were the judges. Chuck Norris was the judge. Jason Bateman was one of them.
Oh,
And then the guy next to
see that
him,
movie.
who's in a lot of Vince. Well, no, not Vince Vaughn. He's in a lot of like comedies.
I choose to believe it
He
was.
played.
Pat Santa
He
that
played.
trained Will
What's his
Ferrell.
name? The Brady Bunch movie.
Yeah, that's topical. You want to go back to the movies that we hate? Fuck the Brady Bunch movie.
What's wrong with the Brady Bunch movie?
Because the
God.
Brady Bunch. Fuck
It's like
the Brady
a parody
Bunch.
though of the Brady Bunch. That's the whole point of that movie.
Exactly. It's stupid as shit.
I heard it was like kind of funny. I don't fucking know. I didn't watch it. I just know he was in it.
All right, back to Ben-Hur.
Ben-Hur. I mean, Morgan Freeman and dreadlocks.
Half of
can't
it's
go
my
wrong.
name. I have some namesake.
I mean,
respect.
it's not. I mean, it's not gonna reach the heights that the original did. But
Did you
I
see
mean,
the original?
I did. Yeah, I mean, it's a classic. It's a classic Hollywood
It's like
film.
3 hours long.
It
though.
is
It's
a
like
3 hour.
Well,
I mean, I don't think this is gonna be a
Yeah.
3 hour long film.
This looks like one of those 45-minute stinkers, but you know.
I mean,
God's-
I think the chariot race looks. I mean, the races in the arena games look really cool. The acting looks good. I mean, because it's so hard to do a
I don't know how I feel about Toby Kibble.
He looks good. I mean, I like the way that the trailer kind of brought on like the brother versus brother kind of feel to it. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see how it plays out, but I mean, the trailer wasn't that bad. It wasn't awful.
It's You know what I'm thinking of now?
What?
When now that I'm thinking of the Ben Hur trailer, I'm thinking of the 10 Things I Hate About Commandments trailer. You showed me earlier.
yeah.
There was like somebody online who like mashed together 10 Things I Hate About You and like took that style of a trailer and put it to 10 Commandments, like the classic film that came out like I don't even know when. 50s, yeah. And it's the funniest thing.
Just recutting trailers to make them like a different genre.
That and Must Love Jaws
Must
was
Love
wonderful.
Jaws.
I'd say the Suicide Squad one that we watched was awesome.
Oh, no, 'cause it was
They
well
had
cut
one
too.
as
well
it was
cut.
like an 80s superhero cartoon intro, really cheesy, but it was Watchmen.
Oh, I love Watchmen.
And, I don't know, they had Dr. Manhattan, and he like walked up to somebody, like tapped him on the shoulder. He's like, "Oh, you gave me cancer!"
Oh, yeah,
and he
that's how
just
that
died.
works. Have you seen Watchmen?
Funny. Yeah.
That's
What was your opinion?
I
liked it?
That's the only good Zack Snyder movie in my opinion.
Really?
A lot of people
not Man
hate
of
it.
Steel.
I know a lot of
What
people hate it
about
because they've
300?
read the original comic. I haven't read the original comic from like to completion. I enjoyed the story by itself. I really do want to read the comic to like see what the differences are. But
I like
I've had a
Zack
chance to.
Snyder's movies. I just like a lot of people.
I mean,
I
hey,
don't know,
they've
dude.
gotten a
I
lot better.
love Guardians of Gahul, Owls.
That was his.
300.
Yeah.
Oh,
300.
I
Dude,
don't like
yeah,
that.
and
300.
Sucker Punch.
That was
kind of good.
I mean,
Like, visually.
the fantasy parts of that film were pretty good.
What about-
the story beats were?
What was her name? Sweetie
crap.
Pie or something?
Sweetie-
I never actually
Sweet
watched the movie.
Pea,
Sweet Pea,
Pea,
Cutie
yeah,
Pie.
Cutie Pie. I don't know.
She's got her cutie mark. Rarity.
That whole film was
Bunch of
awful.
My Little
you
Pony
saying?
bullshit.
Are you speaking English?
Yeah, it's My Little Pony.
Anyway, go on.
Yeah, go on. What's the name? Yeah.
Well, we got a bunch of trailers that also came out this week of movies that we already had trailers
Now you see me
beforehand.
too.
No, fuck that.
What?
It wasn't that
Daniel
bad.
Radcliffe, look, magic.
I
wanna
liked
see more
Now
of that.
You see me a lot.
I love that. I really like
actually
it.
can't talk
loved
shit
it.
because I never saw it.
It's such a yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed it.
It was a good film.
It was good. It was a good heist movie.
I talked to our friend Jordan
Kinda like
about
a
it,
nice movie.
and he was like, "Dude, it's great. It's awesome.
It's a
like,
good film.
It's like,
It's a
dude,
good film.
Daniel Radcliffe." And I was
Like,
like,
they
"Why
talk
does he
about
need
the-
to be there?"
Like they talk about
I mean-
the way they do the magic.
it's basically Ocean's
I
11
can't
with
see
magic,
him
right?
as anyone else but Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah.
No.
And I don't think anyone's ever going to be
What?
able to see him
What do you
as
see him
anything
as?
else other than Harry Potter.
Well, no, I was gonna say.
I mean,
woman-
he's
I was gonna
trying.
say
The
Woman in
only
Black.
successful person that's been able to pull out of that image is Emma
Pull
Watson. She's the only one that's been able to
Yeah, pull out.
erase that.
Yeah, she can't pull out. She
Which is
doesn't have a
ironic.
penis.
What the fuck? Our bad, Emma Watson. We didn't mean that.
But no, dude, Emma Watson's great. I can't wait till Beauty and the Beast.
I
Yeah, that's
can't
gonna be
Emma
wait
great.
Watson
for
was
that
my first
film.
direction.
What? What?
Are we disclosing secrets on the show?
Are we disclosing celebrity crushes right now?
No, I'm just kidding.
Maisie Ridley, I love you.
He's blushing right now, guys. Yeah, you are. They can't see it.
All right, on to
Go
the
on
next
to the
one.
next trailer. X-Men
Love it.
came out today. X-Men trailer 2 for Apocalypse. Oscar Isaac looks like a.
I think
Rita-
Oscar
Rita-
Isaac looks okay.
He looks like
good.
a blue Ninja Turtle.
He's gonna be awesome. I can't
He
wait.
looks like Rita Repulsa's
I-
rejected stepson.
He looks.
The shots in the trailer are kind of weird, and but like I saw a magazine cover, he looked a little better.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe it's just the thing on his.
I
neck
think
that
once they.
because
Yeah.
like I've seen pictures of Apocalypse in the comics, and I'm
He-
like, that's not.
Well, do you remember the
what he
final,
looks like.
the after credits scene from Days of Future Past?
Yeah.
Where he's like in Egypt and shit. I think it's like there's kind of like a sense of like Egyptian, like I don't know, like kind of like a cultural
Right.
kind of significance to that.
in
maybe.
the-
Oh,
Um,
yes,
But
please.
So-
Apocalypse looks. I mean, Apocalypse looks really good in my opinion. I like the way that in the beginning of the trailer they show his origin. And you kind of see Oscar Isaac's like in just like human form. Then you see how he transforms. But I think the whole film it looks different than X-Men: Days of Future Past.
Well,
like, the
I'm
way it looks.
Glad they're doing that because they're introducing like the next generation
Right.
of X-Men.
And
which
I think they're
could
all look
make or
good.
break the series though.
Even they're reporting that James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender might come back as Magneto and Professor X, which
Yeah.
would be awesome because I think that would be able to give the franchise a little bit more like a pillar that they could build off of, that they can have a standpoint where they have these characters that are already established and they can work off the.
I will
new
say though,
ones.
yeah, but
the
they're
first.
like too young.
But that's what they.
So
that's
was
what they need to
Anakin in
go for.
episode 1, but look at where he is
But I
now.
think- but I
Hayden
think-
Christensen made it big.
But I think.
Episode 1, that's not Hayden Christensen.
No, it's
That
not
was
Hayden
What's his
Christensen.
name? That was the kid from Jingle All the Way. My
Yeah.
favorite Christmas
Oh
movie.
my god!
But I think though
And
that
you like Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt is a modern day Iliad.
I think what the
go-
fuck?
go on,
All right,
go on.
if you want, all right. But I think that because of the ending of Days of Futures Past,
yeah.
that you have so much more, not mythology, but you have so much stuff that went on that you don't know about. So it could kind of go. You can go off of it and see like where it leads. So I'm excited. Not random, but bold prediction: Mystique dies.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Mystique dies. I'm saying it right here. This is her film. This is Jennifer Lawrence's film.
Wait. Question:
What?
Is Hugh Jackman in the movie?
I think he might. He might cameo.
Cameo.
He might cameo.
As a
But
newspaper.
he
broke the streak.
left.
They broke
he
the
left
streak.
the panel.
What do you mean?
I mean, he didn't break the streak, but
They didn't break
in
the streak.
Deadpool.
Deadpool, they did not break the streak.
All right, they did it in a way they didn't.
No,
do it.
he was.
Spoilers for Deadpool, by the
They
way.
mentioned they portray Hugh Jackman as Hugh Jackman. Come on, with the mask.
They mentioned. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like he's.
No,
he's
that
there
counts.
and-
He's there in spirit.
He's exactly. Like
They
it's
mentioned
spirit.
him, too.
It's not physical, but it's spirit. It's not like we're First Class where there was a surprise cameo and he's there.
And he was like, "Fuck off."
Yeah,
And
that
I
was
like,
awesome.
That's
That was
Hugh
the
That's a
Jackman.
best.
great line, and I love how
He
they
didn't say-
referenced
He
it.
didn't
in
say
Days of
fuck
Future
off.
Past.
He said go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
And
go
then
fuck
James
yourself.
McAvoy and Days of
Yeah,
Future
he's
Past
like-
said fuck off.
And he's like, I'm gonna tell you what you
told
told me long ago. Fuck off.
No, he said go fuck yourself.
Oh, yeah,
that was
did.
one of the best parts of that movie.
That was awesome. I loved how they referenced it though.
Go
Like
fuck
they
yourself.
didn't push it off in that film. They kind of
See,
oh, this actually did happen.
I actually
They only
love
PG-13
First Class.
movies only get like one fuck.
Yeah,
Usually.
They do.
Actually, did
They-
you
they
see
did
The Martian
that.
last
But
year? The Martian
The
dropped
Martian
like 5
dropped
times.
like 5 times.
Yeah,
What did?
The Martian said like they said fuck in The Martian
but
like
it's
5
fine.
times.
It's Ridley Scott.
I don't know. Whatever.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but like they wasted it in Days of Future Past.
then shake it off.
Can
That
someone
was
tell me
cool.
what the fuck like is the deal with like Future Past hate right now? Because like I've
I
talked to a lot of people
I
that
love
like
Future
hate
Past.
Future Past.
Who?
A lot of my
mean-
friends from home and a lot of people here.
It's a different take on the comic Days of Futures Past with the character swaps. Instead of having Ellen Page's character and then they have Hugh Jackman's character, but they did that because
I
Wolverine's a
loved
bigger
it.
character than Ellen Page was, and then
I
they
would've
wanted
watched
to sell
it
it
if
for
it was
Ellen
Ellen
Page.
Page.
Ellen Page's character was with. It was her and Wolverine.
Yeah,
Oh really?
So
They
this
went
was
back-
kind of
okay.
so technically it was like that, but she wasn't there.
She wasn't
in
physically
spirit.
It was
She's
just
always there in
Wolverine.
spirit.
I'm excited to see Quicksilver because they.
I'm excited to see what he
Ooh,
does.
Quicksilver's great.
But
That
I-
one scene was wonderful in Future Past.
But I think this is.
And I want to see.
Jennifer
I
Lawrence's
want to see Scott. Scott.
Scott.
Oh,
I'm excited to see. I mean, I'm excited for this whole movie. This
fuck
is gonna be
Cyclops, by the way.
Scott, you're alive.
Scott.
I hate
But
Cyclops.
I think this is going to be the underdog superhero film of the year with Doctor Strange. But I
Uh,
think this is because nobody's noticing this film because it's overhyped by
Wait, with Doctor
Batman.
Strange.
No, Doctor Strange is my dark horse pick of the year.
Yeah, I mean because it's coming out later in the year
November.
that it's not getting a
Oh, I
lot
thought
of
you said.
mention right now.
Wait. I thought I was saying Doctor Doom. I thought you said.
Oh no
Doctor Doom.
no
And I
no!
was
Doctor
wait,
Strange
Doctor Doom?
like it's not coming out until November, so they'll be able to they'll be able to hype it up. But I think
Red Solo cups.
but I think
Solo
because of the hype of Civil War and Batman v Superman that it's getting kind of overshadowed by all this. So they're able to quietly market this film.
Yeah.
And then once they're gonna have to vamp it while Civil War's marketing is vamping up, like they're doing now, cutting it to Batman v Superman's marketing.
Yeah.
So because I mean we got Batman v Superman, Captain America: Civil War, Suicide Squad. Well, see, I just forgot X-Men Apocalypse, then Suicide Squad, then Doctor Strange. Like it's so overshadowed. Like you just gloss over it.
It's a lot.
It is a lot,
And
which I'm
luckily
excited
we started
about.
off on like a high note with Deadpool, but
Yeah.
I'm skeptical about BVS.
I think just because of the hype of BVS, like it's Batman v Superman fighting for the first, like it's gonna have, you can just get the hype off of that notion that you can just go off of that notion saying you're gonna see Batman and Superman fighting for the first time, and then you have Civil War, Iron Man versus Cap fighting, and then you have X-Men Apocalypse saying this is gonna be
Yeah.
the biggest X-Men film with like the biggest mutant villain that X-Men has ever created, and you see the formation of the X-Men. And I love that you mentioned before when Mystique says you're not students anymore, you're X-Men.
Oh, yeah.
that
Like-
was awesome. I got chills during that.
I do think it's
I'm
funny
telling
whenever like a movie like does the whole thing where it kind of like plugs the title because they don't say X-Men often in the X-Men
Yeah,
franchise.
they're like they say like when Wolverine said it and Days of Future Past, like bring the X-Men together. It's not, but it's like referencing like future, like bringing us together again.
Yeah.
But and then like I don't even know if they referenced it in the original trilogy. I think Professor X might have maybe like saying this is the X-Men.
They're not X-Men. They're X-people.
They're X-mutants.
They're like men is very, very like
Right.
it's very segregational.
They're
We're
ex
not gonna.
people.
They're X-people. They're
I just heard
X-mutants.
that.
But I definitely do think though this is Jennifer Lawrence's film because I do think this is gonna be her last film. I think they want to kind of because she looks like she could be like the central figure, like when you know how there's something happens to not McAvoy's character, but Professor X, and it kind of sidelines him.
Yeah.
Like he's not in battle. I think that Jennifer Lawrence is going to be that vocal person when they go into battle with Apocalypse. That she's going to be that vocal person.
They're going to sideline him this year in this film because they're going to make him bald.
And he's going to be and I know how he's going to get bald too. He's going to be messed up because I thought that was a dream sequence, but it's not.
I hated that spoiler though in the first trailer. I was like, oh cool, he's going to be bald. I mean, we know it's going to happen eventually, but like, thanks for telling us now.
I know, but I think it's like, oh, he's finally going to be bald now. But I do like that. I do like the kind of character that McAvoy's Professor X character is now. Like, he's more determined. Like, in the last one, he was more conflicted, but now he has, like, his goal is set. Like, he's, like, this is going to obviously come full circle into the Professor X that we know today.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I think, like, it's finally, like, this is the guy that we're going to get, that, you know, when he's bald, and that he won't be in action anymore. Like, that's why, like I said before, Jennifer Lawrence is going to die in this film because, A, her contract's up, but B, I think this is going to be her personal story because I think she's the one that brings the attention of Apocalypse to Professor X and to the world, saying this is what's happening. And she's helping mutants also. So then it'll also be a different take on Mystique as well. Because it's like, you see her good now because of everything that's happened, all the time stuff that's happened, that everything, all the events have changed. Magneto's gone, he's somewhere else, he becomes one of the Four Horsemen. That, you know, he's not just the main villain, he's a part of something bigger. Yeah. So it'll be exciting to see what they do. It's
a huge ensemble film that I'm thoroughly looking for. I've been a fan of the X-Men trilogy, this series, since the beginning. Right. Except for minus the two that one of them was technically retconned now. I don't really know if Origins technically is now. I mean, it's weird.
Maybe, in a way.
Onward to the next trailer. Yes. Speaking of X people, Tarzan.
I like this trailer, but I like the first one a little bit better. I like the hype that they build up for
Can we call it Legend of Skarsgård?
Yeah, he's got a lot of scars on.
Oh no, that too.
Alexander Skarsgård. I mean, I want to see him talk more. I want to know if he's not going to talk at all in this film.
There's two reasons I'm excited, and it's not Tarzan. It's Christoph Waltz and Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm excited for Sam, but I think Margot Robbie's going to be good too in this film. I like Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie is hitting a rise, and I enjoy that. But
she's going to hit that with obviously Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah. She looks like she'll be great, but I still have yet to be completely coerced into persuaded into being like, oh, Margot Robbie. Same thing with another character that's going to be in Suicide Squad. I'm sorry, off topic slightly, but Jai Courtney. I don't give a shit about Jai Courtney.
Everybody hates Jai Courtney.
He's going to be good.
Leave him alone. He's not that bad.
Leave Jai Courtney alone.
He's going to be good in this film. I think he finally found a snitch with Boomerang, Captain Boomerang.
I hope so.
He looks really good. That whole cast looks really good.
Other than the rejected mutant Ninja Turtle.
No.
Killer Croc. He looks like a Ninja Turtle ripoff. Just like how Apocalypse and X-Men looks like a blue Ninja Turtle.
Hey, come on. He's going to be awesome. I can't wait when he grows large. He's going to be this godlike...
Dude, he's going to be swole.
But I mean, Legend of Tarzan though, I would have liked to see a little bit more plot to it. I like that they showed some action and that they kind of showed like this is, you know, the origin of Tarzan in a way, and that looks like it'll go to the events that are going on in the trailer with Christoph Waltz, and then going back to the jungle, and then they'll go back to like the beginning of Tarzan and show how he was raised by gorillas and how
dropping shit everywhere.
Perfect landed too. But yeah,
Poland Springs. Shameless plugs, Poland Springs.
Advertised by our show. But I mean, it looks good. I'm really curious to see if Alexander Skarsgård is going to talk in this film.
I feel like he will.
I mean, he will because I'm like, I wish he could talk a little bit. I mean, you have Margot Robbie talk. I mean, it's not like it doesn't matter, but I want to see what he could bring. I just see him swing on vines and do action, but I want to see like if he brings anything else.
Dude, but that's the hype shit, bro.
I know that's why, but like I love the first teaser because it teased me of what I wanted. This trailer, I wanted to see more of the plot, more of the action, a little bit more. It didn't really do that to me. It kind of showed me the stuff that I already saw.
Yeah, I guess. So, speaking about stuff we already saw, Central Intelligence.
Oh my god, I'm buying all these trailers today.
I don't give a shit about Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart has grown.
Can you stop dropping shit?
I'm sorry. Right. This is a shitty.
But
oh wait, hey.
But
shout out to Hofstra for his
Kevin. I mean, yes, I agree with you. Where Kevin Hart has kind of, it's all like his kind of jokes and all that. He acts like the same person in a way.
Like many comedians when they get typecast.
Yeah, like he's like that guy that, you know,
like
the little
Melissa McCarthy
dude.
With Ghostbusters.
Like, exactly, in a way. But I, especially with Ride Along 2, that to me that was just old. Like the jokes were old. You know, it was like all about like, oh, me. Like the jokes were forced upon. Where like there was just.
I never even saw the first one.
It was like short jokes after another.
Did you see Ride Along 2?
No, I didn't see.
I saw Ride Along, but the jokes were just like the same. Like some parts of Ride Along 2, I did see it, and some parts of Ride Along 2 were funny. but not the whole thing. Like where I laughed a lot with Ride Along, but with Central Intelligence, like now thinking about it, it might be another like Get Hard where Kevin Hart's character is that serious character, and Will Ferrell is that The Rock. But the one, well, no. But like Will Ferrell is like that comedic. Like he's a comedic. Like he does all the comedy. Like he's the comedic force behind it. Kevin Hart's like that serious guy where he's kind of like saying, "No, this is right," or like, "What are you talking about?" Like he's a guy kind of sets Will Ferrell straight, or he's the kind of guy that feeds off of The Rock. Just in that film, he looks like he pulls off comedy great.
Oh yeah.
I love The Rock, especially over the last couple years that started with Fast 5. He's grown in not just a good action star, but a good good popcorn flick actor where he could like he's becoming a brand name himself. Or if he's put into a movie, people will go out and see it because it's The Rock.
We've been smelling what The Rock's cooking for a little bit of time now, but finally it's coming out of the oven.
If you smell The Rock,
but he looks so like to me like he looks like if like the jokes that like he just looks funny in the film. He just looks like he fits naturally into that role where he's just like he's not like the idiot. But he cracks those jokes where he's like, "Oh no, but they think you're in. Oh no, but it's kind of role reverse. They kind of think you're in, but you're not in. But they think you're in."
Yeah.
And then it's like when he's doing the donut with the truck, and then Kevin Hart's just screaming, and then Rocky's just smiling at him. It's like, yeah.
That's great. That's why I'm excited for. It's like if I came up to my parents and was like, "Hey, let's go see this movie," and they're like, "What's it about?" Well, it's like I've got good news and bad news. Which one do you want first? Oh, bad news, so I can get the good news to lift me up. Bad news is Kevin Hart. Good news? Oh, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock,
I feel like that's the movie to me.
Like I think they can feed off each other really good.
Baywatch.
I'm excited for Baywatch
because I love Zac Efron. Zac Efron is.
Why don't you fuck him then?
All right, no, but
his abs.
He's I think he's.
Dude, you could snort coke off those abs.
Gonna be one of the greatest comedic actors.
He could be fun.
I'm excited for Neighbors too.
I love Neighbors.
I'm excited for Neighbors.
There's a movie coming out called like Adam and whatever wedding dates. You ever see that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That it has Aubrey Plaza in it.
And Anna Kendrick.
Oh yeah, that too.
Well, you don't like Anna Kendrick?
I do. I just like Aubrey Plaza a lot more.
But Anna Kendrick is hot. I would.
Yes.
Whole Anna Kendrick, I love you.
Central Intelligence, The Rock is just gonna kill it. I think he's like that scene where
The Rock is gonna kill her.
No, he's gonna kill it.
Yeah, he's gonna
kill the movie.
He's
gonna kill the role. Yeah, he's gonna kill Anna Kendrick.
Spoiler alert for Central Intelligence: The Rock kills Anna Kendrick.
Yeah, he kills everybody in it. No, but he just looks awesome. He's such a good actor.
I wouldn't have guessed that. Like, if you told me like a decade ago, The Rock was gonna be like this actor that you would
and he had a couple rough patches along the road.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't until Fast 5.
Dude,
and he was a highlight.
Don't talk shit on Race to Witch Mountain, man. I love that movie.
He was alright.
Tooth Fairy.
He needed to get out of the realm of Disney and doing those films.
Yeah,
and then he needed to do these kind of where it was like the Fast and Furious franchise, or Central Intelligence, or Baywatch, or San Andreas. He needed to get into like this is where he belongs. He doesn't belong in like the kid world where he does those kind of films. Yeah. That's not him. This is him. So if he keeps doing this stuff, this is where he excels at. This is what he was like when he wanted to get out of wrestling.
But I loved the game plan.
The game plan was good.
The game plan was so good.
Oh my god.
The game plan was, but like when he did like,
did you not like the game plan?
I didn't like the game plan.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
but like
you.
when he did stuff like Tooth Fairy and even Race to Witch Mountain, he just needed to get out.
I mean, especially the Tooth Fairy.
It was okay. But like Tooth Fairy was the one to me where it was like,
I can't believe I remember her name.
Who?
Anna Sophia Robb.
I don't know where she went. I thought she was an actress.
She was Bethany Hamilton in Soul Surfer.
That was a good movie.
That was not bad.
Yeah,
I got
that was
goosebumps
okay.
at the end of that movie.
That was okay. Daredevil comes out tomorrow, season 2.
Hype. Let's go.
Talk about it.
It's been a while since I finished season 1, and I need to go back into Jessica Jones because I only got 4 episodes in, and I can't binge watch like everybody else.
Hey, listen, I'm a Marvel fan, Marvel Cinematic Universe fan. I watch every episode. Like I will not watch Daredevil season 2 because I have 2 episodes of Agent Carter to finish, 2 episodes of Agent of Shield to finish, and then I get to watch Daredevil.
I only watched
2.
the first half of season 1 of Agents of Shield.
Oh my god!
Didn't watch any of Agent Carter.
Really good now.
I watch the movies. I don't watch the TV. Luckily, the movies you don't have to watch the shows.
But also, what I really love that they're doing this season for Daredevil, like it feels event-like you know how Batman v Superman, Civil War, like it feels like Punisher and Daredevil, Elektra, got all these people coming into it, and I'm excited to see what the Punisher does.
Were you about to say Penetrator?
I was about to say
Punisher. No, the Penetrator.
I'm excited, but I mean, it's gritty. It's awesome.
You're just one bad day to becoming me, Daredevil, the Penetrator.
You hit him and they get back up. I hit him and they stay down. died when he said that one.
penetrate them and they stay down.
I think
Alright.
you're half measure.
They're gonna like reconcile at the end, right? I'm assuming.
I think so.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
gonna
they're gonna
become
team
best
up.
buds.
I think they're gonna team up.
Best
Or
buds.
I think they're gonna.
Are they gonna do? They should do a Punisher movie for Netflix.
They're doing
not
that.
gonna do.
They're considering a spinoff. That's what I heard.
Okay, because like
He's
were
good.
originally for all the Marvel shows. They were originally just gonna make one season.
Yeah,
and
but
then
I think because of the way that Daredevil was received.
Oh, is Iron Fist a movie?
No, it's gonna be a show.
It's the show,
That actually
because
moves us
they-
into the next one.
Okay.
Finn Jones.
I
is
think
his
so. I
last
mean,
name?
I haven't heard a lot about this guy, but I mean, I'm excited to see what he does. I mean, Kristen Ritter and Charlie Cox. When we heard that they were cast as Jessica Jones and Daredevil, we were like, okay, that sounds good.
Kristen
Luke
Ritter I
Cage.
knew from stuff before. She's fantastic. What?
What?
What just happened?
I'm sorry, my friend. I sent her hashtag leprechauns turn up, and then she goes, "Love you more."
She's fucked.
Yeah, I know. I want to be fucked.
Spoiler,
but, like,
guys, we're probably the only sober people in this house right now. Just to let you know.
That's not true.
Nah,
All right. Then
At least
roommate
we
next
want to be. Some people don't want to be.
we don't want to be sober. Is that what
Huh?
you just implied that you want to be?
But we love movies so much that we want to be sober.
I want a drunk movie talk.
It's not true.
I want a drunk movie talk. Come in here and rant about what is it? Super Babies 2 Geniuses.
I was gonna say that as my least favorite movie, but then I said, wait, no, I hate
It sucks, guys. Don't watch it. Save
I saw
yourself
Super
some
Babies
trouble.
2 in theaters.
I saw them.
Super Babies 1 was even worse.
What?
I never watched Super Babies.
You
1.
saw
Super
you saw
Babies
Baby
2?
Geniuses
John
in
Voight was in
theaters?
Super
I
Babies.
didn't. I didn't
No,
feel.
The second one.
I didn't feel
pity you.
invested enough in the franchise to
I
sit down and watch
pity you.
Super Babies 1, so I just jumped into Super Babies 2.
No.
No, it's called Baby Geniuses.
The first one is called Baby Geniuses.
And then
the
Baby
second one
Geniuses
is called
2,
Baby
Super
Geniuses.
With John
Babies.
Voight.
Super Babies. John Voight.
What in how
John
much
Voight
dropping shit.
John Voight was in the second one. He had,
how
like, this
much
weird-ass
money did
German
John Voight
accent.
get
It was
for
so
that
stupid.
movie? Oh boy, he must have gotten $30 million to do that movie.
Someone
So what is
sucked
this
his
second chance bracket thing? Whatever.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
All right, but I mean, I'm excited to see what Finn Jones does for this Iron Fist.
I don't know much about Iron Fist. I love the fact that like Marvel, like obviously Marvel's able to do like any character they want to at this point. Waiting for the Squirrel Girl movie though.
Oh, God. But I mean, honestly, to me, this also is a positive sign to indicate that Defenders is next after this. Once they
Well,
get
we
this
got
off
Luke
the ground.
Cage.
Well, but I mean, like, once they film, like, the first season of season 1 of Iron Fist and they get that out, then they can finally focus on the Defenders.
Well, they keep releasing like the sequel seasons for like they've got second
yeah,
season.
but it's like,
Jessica Jones
but it's like,
coming out.
okay, because the whole thing was they couldn't get Iron Fist off the ground. Now that they finally got off the ground, you'll probably hear more casting announcements soon, and then filming will start rolling on Iron Fist. And then as you're doing more seasons of like Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, they can finally focus on Defenders, where they say, okay, after whether they'll probably do a Daredevil season 2, a Jessica Jones season 2, a Luke Cage season 3 or season 2, and then they'll do Iron Fist season 1. Then we'll probably have Defenders. If that's to me what they're gonna
That'll
do.
take some time, but yeah,
I think so. But I mean, it finally indicates like, okay, we got the 4 characters, we got the shows. Now it's just let's get Iron Fist out the door, and now let's just focus on getting that.
Hopefully,
Defenders
it doesn't run out of steam by the end.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think the hype for seeing all 4 of these characters on screen, if Luke Cage is received well in his own series, you're gonna want to be hyped to see all 3 of them team up, and then when Iron Fist is out and he's well received, it's gonna be interesting to see all 4 of these people because they're different. They're really different characters.
Character in Jessica Jones. I only saw him in the.
He's
first
good.
episode.
He's a really good Luke Cage. I
I'll
want
watch-
to see more of him.
I gotta watch. I'm gonna watch Daredevil season 2, and then I
Yeah.
stopped watching The Sopranos. I really don't
Because-
watch The Sopranos, but and then I want to watch Jessica Jones because I should,
I'll finish Jessica Jones.
and because I
by
heard it was really
spring
good. I
break,
just
and
I
then
just
watch
didn't have the
season
same
2.
feeling as Daredevil.
Because it'll be interesting because a lot of their
It's
ideals,
a different style.
because a lot of their ideals are different too. Of like Daredevil is all about saving his city, protecting his city. Jessica Jones is about money for hire. Like she's like, all right,
That's
I'll only
part
have
of it.
certain people.
That's part of why
So-
I had a
yeah.
different connection.
Yeah.
I mean, and then Luke Cage. I mean, I want to see more of Luke Cage, but I think he's got the same ideals as Daredevil in a way. But it'd be interesting all these people. I mean, you saw Luke Cage and Jessica Jones together, and that was good chemistry. But you want to see all of them fighting together.
Okay.
And I was hyped when Rosie O'Dawson. I'm not gonna say anything. No spoilers.
Oh yeah.
You haven't seen the rest of it. Never mind.
Yeah, don't spoil.
I'm not gonna spoil it. I thought you saw it.
Of season 1 of.
Jessica Jones.
Oh, just okay. I
Did
mean,
you know
I've
that
watched-
already? That you
no,
knew that?
I'm only like episode 4.
All right, I'm not gonna spoil it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I just heard Rosario Dawson. Is that what you're gonna say?
Rosie O'Dawson.
She's in it. Spoilers, bro.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I stopped.
Yeah.
Alright, fine.
Keep it in your pants, bro.
I got hyped for one episode of it, and it made me really hyped, but they didn't do it.
Okay.
Like, damn it. That makes me excited for the Defenders.
Speaking of white people being cast in roles for Disney acquisitions, Han Solo's being cast
Han
soon.
Solo.
The young Han Solo. There are
excited.
3 choices.
3 choices.
So,
You got Taron Egerton, Jack Rayner, and the guy from Hail Caesar. I forget his name. His name is
Alden Ehrenreich?
Alden Ehrenreich.
Alright,
And there are a couple of other names that are out there for the list, but these
Chris
are the only
Pratt?
3 that were on there. No, not Chris
Fuck
Pratt.
the Romeo and Juliet clause guy.
Oh,
Transformers.
God.
Oh,
I
Jack
never
Rayner?
watched
That was so
Transformers Age of
stupid.
Extinction.
It was not that
Romeo
good.
and Juliet clause. We were
Oh,
dating
Romeo.
before.
He has a card in his wallet.
Yeah,
for it.
that's so
Romeo and
freaking
Juliet
creepy.
clause,
He's
freaking
disgusting.
Texas.
Oh, he's
I was like, are you
disgusting.
serious?
All right, back to the casting list. I think
Drop
Taron
the
Egerton.
mic.
Taron Egerton to me is the one that stands out.
Well, yeah.
So
He's
he
more
was
of an action
good in
history.
Eddie the Eagle. He was good, but
Did you see Eddie Legal?
I did see it. I saw it in theaters. It was good. He was the highlight of the film. Him and Hugh Jackman were really good in the
I
film.
heard they
but-
mentioned Cool Runnings. They said something.
Yeah.
We got a Jamaican bobsled team here.
That's what I saw in the Jeremy Jones review. I was like, oh my
But I
God,
think
that's awesome.
The swag that he portrays in Kingsman is what sells me on it.
Oh,
the
yeah.
swag that he has in that movie is what I can see for Han Solo.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm excited. I mean, they could throw a curveball and they could not be any.
Gotta
any
drop
three
the
of these
accent.
people. It's gonna be hard because what I really like that Disney is doing, and also Lord and Miller and this whole casting team is that they're taking their time. They're not rushing it out there. They're taking their time. They're processing it. They're filtering it out, saying because you got to replace Harrison Ford.
Oh yeah,
Taron
that's
Egerton doesn't have the same hair as Harrison Ford.
Listen, whoever they cast as
Harrison
they're good-
Ford.
Is it Edgerton?
Yeah, Egerton.
Egerton.
Okay.
Taron
I
Egerton.
no, I love him. He's
mean-
Kingsman. Oh, after Kingsman, holy
But-
shit! Like
yeah,
I
he's
can't wait
great.
for Kingsman
Yeah.
2. And I trust him as an actor. I like his
Right,
acting
yeah,
abilities. I just don't know if he can play that character. But
Look,
we never. I don't know.
It's gonna be hard for anyone to play because whoever plays that part, at first, all you're gonna see is Harrison Ford. You're gonna see young
yeah.
Harrison Ford, especially in the especially original trilogy Harrison Ford. You're just gonna see a badass, person who turns from a hunter to
And
like
you
a
can
rebel.
say the same thing
warrior.
about who's going to replace him in Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I
5.
was literally just thinking
But
that. Like,
yeah,
we don't even know if he's going to be replaced because he's going to be in it, and it's a
Right.
star.
But, well,
he
because
should-
because what I'm hearing a lot is that they could do flashbacks where they transition into it. For this, it's just like you're putting somebody in there as Han Solo, where it's like you have to be convinced that this guy is Han Solo.
if it's a 5th Indiana Jones and they make a younger guy play him, it's gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be either a reboot or a prequel.
Well, I think they can flash back to it.
I mean, a new Indiana
Flashback.
Jones.
like a flashback.
Oh, so not actually named Indiana Jones, but Shia LaBeouf
No, no,
Jones.
His
no,
name
no.
isn't Indiana. His name is Henry Jones Jr.
Fuck.
But I think it's gonna be one of those things.
The
where
guy
it's gonna
can
be
name
flashback
himself
and,
Indiana if he wanted to.
Yeah,
And his name
it's
could be
a free
something. It could be
world.
like
Country.
his name could be
world.
Ben Gregory, but he named himself
Dude, he could
Indiana
be
Jones.
Fuckface Gregory.
Indiana Gregory.
Be Chumley.
Chumley.
I mean,
Chumley Jones.
I mean, I think Egerton is gonna be really good as Han Solo if he gets cast on him. But it's gonna be hard for whoever is casting it to pull it off. I mean, when they're filming it, they're gonna have so much pressure on them.
Absolutely.
Because all the fans are going to be like, oh, he can't play it. Well, I mean, this is a horrible casting. I mean, it's going to be backlash through the roof. It'll probably be almost as bad as Ben Affleck as Batman. And look, it's bad. I mean, people are praising him now as Batman. But
Which took some time.
exactly, it took
And
time.
not everyone, though.
But a lot of people have turned the leaf. A lot of people. There's
say
always
I
that
have.
base. But there's a lot of people I think that have turned. I've turned the leaf.
There's always
I've
the
turned leaf.
bitchy fanboys and stuff that just will never change their mind.
I mean, there isn't, but those are the fanboys.
Oh,
And
yeah.
That's what happens. I mean, so there are some people that kind of say, no one can play Indiana Jones but Harrison Ford. It's just, it happens, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they got.
Okay. We're about to close out soon, but final thoughts on trailers, and I have one last question before we go. Any thoughts?
I mean,
What's the most exciting one?
it's got to be X-Men Apocalypse.
Really?
It's got to be X-Men
I'm
Apocalypse.
dude, I'm going to the sausage party.
I mean, it's between that.
War.
It's between. I mean,
that was last
alright.
week, though. I mean,
Oh wait.
If we're talking about, if we
What
put
we
Civil
just
War in
talked
there,
about.
then yeah, Civil War.
well, so yeah, like
But I
Spider-Man
mean,
and shit.
X-Men Apocalypse. To me
Not
looks
just
like-
Spider-Man. Like the rest of that
The rest of the
trailer
trailer's
was why.
amazing.
Where's Baron
like-
Zemo?
Huh?
Where's Baron Zemo?
I like.
Don't show him. Don't show him.
That's
I wanna see
if-
an
No,
That
I
was-
don't want to see him.
was-
I don't want to see him.
What
corduroy
they could have
face.
done with Spider-Man, they're doing with those characters like the Martin Freemans and the Baron Zemos. They're hiding those guys.
No one
Yeah,
cares about
Spider's-
Martin Freeman's character.
I
Let's
do.
be honest.
I do.
But
I
I
love
mean,
Martin
but
Freeman.
I think-
Alright,
but-
he'll be cool there. But I mean, no, I don't have anything
But I
against
think
Martin
with-
Freeman. I like Martin Freeman,
But I think with Civil War, though, I think there's a bigger conflict. I think it's a civil war, but I like that they can just play off of that. Like, this is the civil war, but there's a larger threat. Like Danny Brujal's character is that larger threat, but they're not going to show it. There could be a larger threat. Like, I think...
Is he the one who's playing Baron Zemo?
Yeah.
Okay. I
he's
just
the
kind
one
of
playing.
I kind of forget, like a lot of people, I believe, that like there's going to be...
What if they like
villain in this.
Rhino him? Like
I
Amazing
feel
Spider-Man
like they
2?
will. That's what I'm
Well,
frightened
they
about.
said they're teasing him for their other movies.
Oh, so he's going to be a repeat villain.
Yeah,
So maybe
he's gonna be
hopefully
in it.
he'll be a good one.
I think he'll be in Infinity War. I think he'll be in that movie.
Let's make this good, Marvel.
I mean,
Baron Zemo's like their Doctor Doom right now.
I
think, right?
What do you mean?
Isn't Baron Zemo like a
There's nobody as their Doctor
royalty?
Doom right now.
Royalty?
Do you know anything about Baron Zemo?
No, nothing about Baron Zemo except his face looks like it's made of
The
corduroy.
Doctor Doom of their universe right now is
he's-
Thanos.
He's got that red little line.
No.
and shit.
Well,
I think you're talking about great villain. I mean, we haven't seen a lot, but
I mean,
the Doctor
Loki for all the
Doom-
fangirls on Tumblr.
Dark Doom is not Thanos. Thanos is like the dark side of the Marvel universe.
yeah.
Like the dark side of the,
Jump
of the
frame.
Marvel Cinematic
Whenever
Universe.
we
You know-
actually get to see him like do shit on screen, will be
Who,
great.
Darkseid?
I know.
Or Thanos?
No, Thanos.
Thanos.
They
Did
got
he looked a little different in Guardians than he did at the end of Avengers, didn't he?
He did.
Well, at the end of
Oh,
Avengers, we just saw the side of his face and his shit-eating grin.
No, he's talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. He's talking about Age of Ultron.
Oh
No.
Age of Ultron.
That's
We
not-
didn't have an after credits.
Yeah.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's
It was the Gauntlet. He goes in and he's like, fine, I'll do it myself.
I'll
This
do
is
it
mine
myself.
now.
I'll do it myself. And I was like,
myself.
yeah, no shit. We
Yeah,
kinda
that's
already
about
knew that. Thank
fucking
you.
time.
But it's like
Was that the only after credit scene in that movie?
Yeah, it's about
But
time you get off your
man-
lazy ass Josh Brolin and fucking do something.
they gotta do.
Well, so now we know he's after them himself.
Yeah, he doesn't
It's
have. He
always
doesn't
that.
have.
It's
a
taking
sidekick.
time though.
Yeah.
I
How
mean,
many
but
years? How many years
listen-
has this whole universe spanned?
Well,
08, 2008.
well, does it like the in the
10 over 10
diegetic
years.
years, like within the film universe? How many years is it?
Well,
Is it
like-
Oh no, it's been
after-
10 years right now.
Well, no, in the films, like actually in the film
Apparently,
universe.
from Iron Man to Civil War, it's been 10 years.
Yeah, it's got to be a
Really?
couple years.
Yeah.
It's gotta
Oh,
be a
so
couple
in
years.
oh, wow.
They said Peter Parker was how much? How old? How much?
17?
How old in no.
How much are you Parker,
he's
Peter
15
Parker?
in
3
Civil War.
books and
15
75
Civil
He's
War?
cents.
15 in Civil War. They said he was
Jesus.
5 when Iron Man came out.
Iron Man came out. So he's
Jesus.
got to be a couple. He had to be maybe.
Or no, I'm sorry. He was 5 when the Avengers.
The Battle of New York happened.
Wait, that would make him what, like 12 now?
That'd make him 12,
no,
dude.
No. Hold up.
But look, but going back to Thanos, they gotta do him right. They've been hyping this dude up for years.
And if they don't, I think it will break
that
him.
would be the biggest letdown of all time. Marvel's got to do him right because you've been teasing this guy as the big bad of the universe.
What if they
That this is
Toby
the guy
Kebbell
that's
him?
supposed to take down the Avengers.
What if they do like the Toby Kebbell Doctor Doom shit and they just go like, oh, he's there, he has unexplained powers. Who cares what his motivations are?
I would go over and kill Kevin Feige.
Yeah,
I
be
would
like,
not
Kevin
watch
Feige,
Marvel.
I can deal
You were
with all your
hyping this
shit.
up to be the pinnacle of everything you've started to do since Iron Man came out.
It'd be the biggest troll.
It would be the biggest letdown of all time. But it would like the movie could be great, but Thanos. I mean, there's gonna be other villains in there, but Thanos, like you're hyping this guy up to be a god. Like no, but not even the Avengers can stop this guy. Not even Iron Man, Captain, none of these guys can stop him with the
They
gauntlet.
gotta teamwork makes the
He's
dream work.
15. Status alive.
What? Oh,
He's 15.
Are you on the,
Aliases.
like, MCU
Spider-Man
wiki?
Underoos.
Oh wow.
Real name.
I mean,
You mean
Peter Parker.
aliases,
Yeah.
not aliases?
Did I say aliases?
Yeah, you said
Aliases. I'm
aliases.
sorry, whatever.
I mean, Josh Brolin
the
has got a
MCU
probably good
wiki.
couple
Oh,
checks
okay.
for like Guardians and all that, but his big test is yet to come.
Hang on. Biography to be added.
Guardians is
Powers
my
to be
favorite,
added.
so far.
Guardians
Yeah.
Guardians is a good one, and like you could see like,
Because it works on its own, like
It
in
does.
a wonderful way.
and that was probably the best.
Standalone.
Not yeah, well, it's one of the better standalone Marvel films, but like the best tease that we got of Thanos, like you could see his demeanor and like the way that he carries
Yeah.
himself. It's like
We
you know,
actually
if
got
you
a
don't-
scene with
like
him
like
instead
if
of
you don't
after
do this
credits.
for me, I'll kill you. Like I'll squash you like a bug, like it's nothing.
Yeah.
So then that's how they got to portray him even more in the event in Infinity War.
Yeah.
They got to do him right. Otherwise, it would be the biggest letdown in superhero history. They've been teasing this guy up since 2012.
It would be.
It would be huge.
I would
It would
be
be horrible.
totally disappointed. Well, on a
Biggest
closing
letdown.
note, speaking of superheroes, what's everybody's favorite Batman? Who's Batman to you? Difficult, right?
No.
What?
Not difficult at all.
What is it? Who are you gonna say? Are you looking him up?
Can we put down Future also? Can we put down like Future?
What do you mean?
Like after Batman v Superman comes out too? Can we add Ben Affleck in there though?
Yeah, you can say Ben Affleck if you want. I mean, like,
No,
I just
I'm
have
thinking-
there's not as much evidence or like proof to him being like, oh, great Batman
I mean-
just yet.
Christian Bale was a good Batman. I voice and all, he was a good Batman.
Kevin Conroy.
I was gonna say Kevin Conroy,
Alright.
but then I was like, you know what?
It's animated though.
Doesn't matter. He's the best Batman.
Will Arnett.
What?
Oh my god.
What'd you say?
He said Will Arnett from the Lego movie.
The kids care.
Nobody cares about Lego Batman.
Your kids do.
I'm putting Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, seriously?
Ask your kids if
Dude,
they care.
Great Bruce Wayne.
Don't worry.
We're gonna see a different
Still
take on Bruce Wayne.
And
I'm
all
excited to
joking
see.
aside, I actually will say Michael Keaton. I love
Michael
Christian Bale. But
Christian Bale was a good Batman. Michael Keaton.
Michael
to me, it was rough between Ben
because I don't
Affleck
feel
and
Christian
Michael
Bale
Keaton.
like particularly owned the Bruce Wayne side. Michael Keaton did. Like he portrayed
Right.
both sides very well.
I think Christian Bale was a little bit of a better Batman than Keaton's Batman was.
but Keaton was a better Bruce Wayne.
Keaton was a better Bruce Wayne.
Like you have to. It's like you got to balance two, like the best of both worlds.
Which is why Ben Affleck will be the best because they haven't done it before, but so he'll own it. But the best like older Bruce Wayne, I think.
I hope so.
I think he's
going
gonna
to
play it
inspiration
well.
from Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns comics.
And it's gonna be different because
it's like where Batman doesn't give a
Right.
single fuck.
And I really like it where it's like all this mythology has happened already. Where like Robin's dead, the Joker's, all these villains have been formed. You know, he's been Batman for so many years now. All these plot lines have already happened from other comics that we've seen. Like the Robin stuff is like the biggest one to me, where it's like he's like one of the Robins is dead already. You know, Batgirl could have formed already. Like we don't know, but all this mythology has already happened. And I'm excited to see if they take it from either Batman v Superman, whether it be Justice League, or whether it be the Batman solo film. Because I hope they don't go back in time for
For the Batman solo film,
I hope they go forward. I hope they show whether it be like a Red Hood.
we don't need.
Film.
Oh, Red Hood would be good.
That'd be a great
We
film.
don't need another origin story.
I think they're gonna show it in they're gonna show little snippets of it in Batman v Superman.
I hope that's.
And
it.
I think that's it. But I think with the solo film, I think they should go on with this older Batman and see like how he is in Gotham. Like we see him, like he comes back and he fights Superman, and it's kind of probably based in Metropolis, and it's like but we don't know like how is he with Gotham? Like, you know, is he, you know, what has happened with Gotham over the years while he was Batman? So I'm excited to see, and especially like in Suicide Squad when they showed a little snippet of a trailer, like that was in the past. So, you know, Harley Quinn's been formed also. Like all these characters.
Talk about when like the shot when Batman's like riding the top.
He's on the car. Yeah. So that's gonna be
my
like a
God.
flashback probably.
I'm
with
sorry, I
Ben
was
Affleck.
looking up pictures of Kevin Conroy, and
He looked
This
like Willem
came up-
Dafoe when you first showed
he
him.
kind of did. You're
I
right.
was like, what?
Kevin Conroy.
He looks like
Let's see.
Kevin Conroy is the guy who voiced
Yeah,
Batman.
Batman the animated
Yeah.
series.
I don't know. It was and then Tim Daly voiced Superman. The guy from Too Many Cooks was in Superman.
Oh my god.
You guys can't see it, so it's not that funny. But
No,
whatever.
no. Just it's hilarious because Too Many Cooks. That's the killer in Too Many Cooks.
Huh?
That's
Yeah.
Until Snarf. Spoiler alert for Too Many Cooks.
Oh God, come on.
Thanks for spoiling it for me, Ben.
I'm sorry.
Too Many Cooks.
It's okay, we're even now.
The true killer was Snarf. So
Final
in a
thoughts.
final note, there are films coming out this year. That's it. Goodbye.
Wow, was that great? I can't wait for the next one. This has been the Media Men pilot episode. Thank you for listening. This has been Kevin, and my wife left me for a speak and spell.